And we have more breaking news. Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs is accused of rape. A lawsuit by R&B singer Cassie claims that she was in a years-long relationship with Combs that also involved beatings.
God, I mean, we went through some very traumatic events together, you know. I've always not been one to talk too much about that, and kind of learning to stand up for myself, you know, future relationships.
Lights, camera, action. He do it all. What you gonna say about that, bruh? You know, he hiring the people. He gonna put it all on her. Cause she knew what he liked. Cause she wasn't just hiring it for her. If you think that she was just hiring those male prostitutes for herself, nah.
In a scandalous legal drama that unfolded in November and was miraculously settled within a day, Ventura spilled the tea, accusing Combs of being the ultimate puppet master. She claimed he controlled and isolated her, dished out routine beatings, and even forced her into compromising situations with other men during their steamy yet tumultuous years-long affair. The court documents were like a Hollywood tell-all, with Ventura dropping names left and right. She name-dropped friends, assistants, security guards, and even Bad Boy Entertainment employees who allegedly had front-row seats to witness the sordid details of the abuse. And hold on, because things are getting worse for Diddy now that Jennifer Lopez herself has decided to spill the beans. That's right, J-Lo is stepping into the spotlight, ready to spill the hot tea on how Diddy allegedly mistreated her as well. And all the things that Jen is saying are true, because Gene Deal, who used to be part of Diddy's security team, is also agreeing to it. Recently, Gene Deal talked about one more time that involved Puffy, a mystery girl, and J-Lo. So, after a crazy day organized by J-Lo for Puffy, Miami Hurricanes game, partying, and the whole shebang, something nuts went down. When they got back, Puffy's buddy Slam apparently set up a secret rendezvous with a girl named Karen, aka Superhead. And get this, while J-Lo was upstairs, totally clueless, Gene hinted that J-Lo eventually got wind of the whole thing. Yeah, timing, you ask? Well, it adds an extra layer to the drama, especially considering the rumors about J-Lo's tape.
I went upstairs, and Puff said, "Yo, Gene, watch the door. Don't let nobody come through the door." And I said, "All right." And Slam set it up. And I wanted to say it was Korean, but I'm not sure it was her. And while Jennifer was upstairs, he was down there getting a fellatio from her. Did she ever find out? She know now.
Gene even threw in a comparison between Puffy and Park, suggesting Puffy had first dibs on many ladies before they moved on to other rappers. It's like a scene from a Miami party gone wild, with Puffy in the spotlight and J-Lo navigating their complicated relationship, all without a clue about what's really going down. Casual, right? Diddy and Jennifer Lopez were once a high-profile couple, but their relationship was far from healthy. After enduring years of rumors, J-Lo finally is opening up about the tumultuous connection with P. Diddy. She's shedding the light on why she harbored such strong negative feelings towards Diddy and how she ultimately made the choice to cut him out of her life. The key factor? Diddy's alleged interest in relationships with other men. Now, let's dive deeper into the roller coaster ride that was the brief but intense fling between Sean Combs, aka Diddy, and the one and only Jennifer Lopez. J-Lo's always been an open book, and recently she decided to spill the tea on what went down behind the scenes with Diddy. Turns out, it was no fairy tale. There was this constant cloud hanging over their love story, the fear of Diddy not being able to be the most faithful partner, and get this, it wasn't just your regular run-of-the-mill infidelity suspicions. J-Lo was out here thinking that Diddy might be getting cozy with other guys. Yeah, you heard that right. Talk about a bit of a plot twist here. But in her own words, she turned into a bit of a detective, doing some door banging at hotel rooms to get the lowdown on what her man was up to. But here's where it gets interesting. In the midst of all this chaos, J-Lo had an epiphany, a light bulb moment, if you will. She realized she couldn't tie herself down to someone she couldn't trust. Who needs that drama, right? So she made a bold move and decided to slam the door on that chapter of her life, leaving Diddy in her rearview mirror. And there have been many instances when Diddy straight up exploited and abused her. This one time, Diddy found himself in a heated altercation with a bar patron one fateful night while he and Jennifer Lopez were out on the town. Chaos ensued as security tried to intervene. Shots were fired, and court documents later revealed 3 people got hurt in the mayhem. Inside the club, Diddy engaged in a war of words with a guy named Scar, who apparently took things up a notch by throwing money in Puffy's face. This heated exchange quickly escalated into a full-blown brawl, resulting in 2 guys getting shot in the shoulders and a woman taking a hit in the face. Making a swift exit from the chaos, Diddy dramatically led Jennifer away from the scene, hand in hand. Now here is where it gets real intense. Diddy wasn't just making a run from the crime scene. He genuinely thought he was fleeing for his life. When the police halted the Mercedes he was driving, they stumbled upon a revolver chilling on the car seat, dangerously close to Jennifer's feet. Both ended up in cuffs, facing charges for having prohibited weapons. Jennifer's stint in the police station was no walk in the park, shackled to a bench for 14 hours. She was a complete mess, according to the officer who was on duty. No one likes getting arrested, right? Well, luckily, there was no evidence against her, so she got the green light after those 14 hours, but the trauma lingered. As for Diddy, he had to cool his heels behind bars for a few days. This unfortunate incident threw the duo into the public eye in a whole new light. The aftermath of this tragedy put immense pressure on both of them, and Jennifer found herself in a predicament she had little control over. Jennifer was genuinely smitten with Diddy, pouring her heart into their relationship. However, the tricky part? Diddy wasn't exactly singing the same romantic tune. In fact, his emotional playlist seemed to be stuck on the nostalgic notes of his ex, Kim Porter. While Jennifer was navigating the ups and downs of their union, Diddy's affections appeared to be firmly rooted in his past love. Kim Porter seemed to be the one occupying his thoughts and emotions, overshadowing the present with echoes of the past. This unrequited love dynamic left Jennifer in a tough spot, trying to forge a connection that seemed to have emotional roadblocks. Adding another layer to this love saga were the persistent rumors swirling around Diddy's romantic escapades. Whispers in the industry hinted that his interests weren't limited to the female spectrum, suggesting dalliances with other men in the music scene. It was a complex narrative, painting a picture of a love triangle with twists and turns that went beyond the conventional. When Jennifer finally decided to call it quits for good, it wasn't a straightforward affair. The relationship had become entangled in unhealthy routines and frequent breakups, making it hard for Diddy to believe it was truly over. The toxicity had reached a point where Jennifer realized she needed to break free to avoid nurturing resentment. And Gene even talked about how Diddy would get violent with other people for Jennifer, which was crazy possessive. According to Gene Deal, Diddy once found himself on the verge of a showdown with Will Smith over suspicions that the Men in Black star and his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, were making advances towards Jennifer Lopez,
Unwind with
Diddy's then girlfriend. The revelation surfaced during an interview with The Art of Dialogue, where Deal recounted the tense incident. The scene unfolded at a birthday party hosted by Matt Damon for Ben Affleck at the Four Seasons. Deal vividly recalled the key players: Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Jennifer Lopez, Puff, Will Smith, and Jada Pinkett Smith, seated on one side of the room. Diddy, sensing something awry, stood up and approached Deal with a distinct gesture, signaling concern. Deal recounted Diddy's words. "Yo, I think Will and Jada are trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, cause I'ma snuff him."
So I go towards him, and he said to me, he said, "Yo, I think Will and Jada is trying to scoop up Jennifer. I want you to stay close, cause I'ma snuff him."
Amidst the tension, Deal couldn't help but find some humor in the situation, privately pondering the likely outcome if Diddy were to engage in fisticuffs with Will Smith. Despite acknowledging Diddy's scrappy nature, Deal also conceded that Smith might beat the shit out of him. Reflecting on his strategic positioning during this potential clash, Deal remembered maintaining a distance from Diddy, calculating that if Diddy were to strike Will, he could move slowly enough to allow Smith to land 2 or 3 punches back in. Diddy's initial encounter with Jennifer Jennifer occurred while he was still with Kim, but that didn't stop the sparks from flying. In a case of love at first sight, he couldn't bear to be without Jennifer, and she reciprocated these feelings. Their love story was intertwined with the fast-paced world of celebrities, and Jennifer's dedication as a workaholic only added to the whirlwind nature of their relationship. And it looks like Diddy was just never able to completely get over Kim. As reported by Cheat Sheet, Jennifer Lopez later revealed to Oprah Winfrey the real reasons behind her ending her relationship with Diddy. According to her, the decision was driven by the realization that she couldn't achieve the family life she deserved with the rapper. This revelation hinted at a fundamental incompatibility that went beyond emotional turbulence. Interestingly, the same year marked a significant turn in Jennifer Lopez's love life. It was the time when she found love with none other than Ben Affleck, sparking a new chapter in her romantic journey. The contrast between the turbulence of her past relationship with Diddy and the blossoming romance with Affleck adds a compelling twist to the narrative of Jennifer Lopez's love life. So, what do you think? Comment down below and let us know. If you like this video, click the subscribe button and hit the bell icon to be the first to see my next video.